Now, we all know that LA needs more affordable housing, and one strategy that many say will help build those units moves forward on the LA City Council. Mayor Eric Garcetti has been urging the council to pass his linkage fee proposal since 2015, and now it's on its way, but with some changes. Gil Reyes has more from downtown. Gil.
Well, Yana, whereas before LA City Council members were considering a more across-the-board fee on developers, they're now suggesting a more tiered linkage fee system, one that would give developers more breaks if they decided to build in not-so-hot housing markets such as South Los Angeles. Still, that does not end the argument that such a linkage fee could push developers out.
What do we want? Linkage fee! Where do we want it? Now!
People gather in downtown to support proposed fees on new construction. Revenue from these linkage fees would build much-needed affordable housing for the city's working poor.
We have close to zero steady streams of revenue to build affordable housing in the city of Los Angeles. That's a shame. The linkage fee will change that.
Councilman Jose Huizar and his Planning and Land Use Management Committee unanimously support the fee, but have also decided that a one-size-fits-all charge for builders would not be fair, since development markets vary from neighborhood to neighborhood. Councilman Mike Bonin represents Marina Del Rey, a popular development area on the west side.
There clearly is some sentiment that there are certain parts of the city where development is not as hot as my district. So as someone who represents that hot area, I enthusiastically endorse the idea of a tiered system.
This tiered system would charge $3 to $5 per square foot for new commercial development, $8 to $15 for new residential development. Builders in hot markets like the West Side would be charged more. Not so hot markets like South LA and parts of the Valley, less. Again, money raised would build affordable housing.
We are adamantly opposed to the linkage fee because it is a flawed plan that will lower housing production.
At a packed committee meeting, critics say new fees on developers could force them to build elsewhere, and that charging companies extra always hurts the consumer.
Cigarettes, gasoline tax, airline fees, all passed down to the consumer. An additional cost to housing production will lead to increased rents and home prices for 99.9% of low-income households.
This is like navigating a live minefield, that if we make it through it somehow, we'll live. But if we misstep at all, we don't. And the consequences are devastating.
With several amendments added, the proposal is expected to go before the full city council for a vote. In downtown LA, I'm Gil Reyes for LA This Week.
Other studies say linkage fees would not slow construction in the city of LA, pointing to Santa Monica, West Hollywood, and Pasadena as examples. City planners say up to $92 million could be raised annually, enough to build 1,500 units of affordable housing.